Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Kortensia. We begin today with the weather forecast. It is partly cloudy with a 40% or moderate chance of showers, a high of 86 and a low of 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so apparently, despite the weather, which I don't mind, it's going to be a pleasant day.
I know.
Right? Okay.
Regardless of the weather, even if it rains, it's going to be a pleasant day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we begin this morning with the latest. Local news, breaking news, a press release from the office of the Prime Minister. In an attempt to fashion the way forward for the governing Team Unity administration in St. Kitts and Nevis, the three leaders of the parties comprising the union engaged in dialogue yesterday morning, the 6th April 2022, at the Cabinet Room Government Headquarters in Bastille. Prime Minister and leader of the People's Labour Party, PLP, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, Deputy Prime Minister and leader of the People's Action Movement, PAM, the Honorable Sean Richards, and Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brandley, who also serves as the Foreign Minister in the federal government of St. Kitts and Nevis, and the leader of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM. All participated and exchanged their views on the current state of the coalition and the recommendations for the way forward. The meeting was frank but quite cordial and has set the framework for further discussions, which are to take place next week, Thursday, April 14th, 2022. So the discussion continues. Yeah,
breaking news. That's all we're hearing for now. It's continuing, at least it begun. All right, so we're continuing with the local news list from Wind Media. The new changes to the flow of traffic in the Bastille area continue to be an issue for motorists and pedestrians, according to the police. Sergeant Henry of the Traffic Department in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force spent some time explaining where people can and cannot turn since the commissioning of the new traffic light in the Bastille area. Sergeant Henry stated, quote, "We have at Wellington Road by the Hosford's gas station, Leonard Dickinson Street, and Wellington Road. If you're traveling from Baker's Corner going to the airport, you're not supposed to turn right. The only place you can turn right when you are traveling there is before you meet the gas station. You can turn by the automotive division, the Hosford showroom. You can also come on the street right opposite that and across the road, but when you reach the gas station, you cannot turn right. For you to get into the gas station, it has to come from the airport's direction and going to Baker's Corner." End quote. Sergeant Henry continued, quote, We also have no entry signs, forgive me, that are up. If you're driving from Baker's Corner going to the airport, you will see on your left before you meet the road by Miss Slack's preschool. All right. When you're coming down from the airport, you will see one on your left by the gas station telling you you cannot turn across the traffic. For College Street Gut, if you're traveling from the Bastille Police Station to the Springfield Cemetery, you cannot turn up or right College Street Gut. I guess you understood that, didn't you?
Yeah, you cannot turn right.
Up College Street Gut.
Up College Street Gut.
Thanks for the clarity. This is so complicated. If you're coming from the cemetery, going to the Bastille Police Station, you cannot turn down or right. And you're not supposed to turn right on Church Street either. If I were you, everybody, I'd keep left. All right, so that's the second story.
We continue now with our third story by the way of the press release from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Aviation. At a ceremony on Monday, the 4th April 2022, at the High Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis in London, Tuvalu's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Justice and Communication, the Honorable Simon Kofi, and the High Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Dr. Kevin Isaac, signed a joint communique officially establishing diplomatic relations between the two countries. On that same occasion, a mutual visa waiver agreement was also signed between the two diplomats, granting visa-free travel for up to 90 days to citizens of either country holding a valid passport. The ceremony to formalize diplomatic ties is consistent with the commitment of St. Kitts and Nevis to deepen and broaden its network of global partners and friendships and promote greater opportunities for all Kittitians and divisions to expand their own networks of relationships around the world. Tuvalu's Minister for Foreign Affairs expressed best wishes to St. Kitts and Nevis and hope that both countries could continue to cooperate and prosper.
You're heading to Tuvalu.
We are in Oceania.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how far we're going.
There you go. I guess we've got the backdrop already, so we'll just throw the dart and end up there.
Yeah.
All right, the fourth story, St. Kitts and Nevis to be represented at Panogramma for the first time this from Win Media. Aaron Mentos, a pianist, bass guitarist, and producer in the United States, will be the first person to represent St. Kitts and Nevis at the upcoming Panogramma competition. In an exclusive interview with WinFM on Tuesday, April 5th, Mentos said, though he is not a born Kittitian or Division, he obtained citizenship through his dad, who was born and raised in the alley Sandy Point, St. Kitts. He said, through his roots, as well as friendships, he has developed a love and appreciation for the Federation, hence the reason why he chose to represent St. Kitts and Nevis. The pianist, Aaron Mentos, shared that he received his inspiration to play the pan and music in general from his dad. He said, quote, my pops had a reggae band growing up. It was like reggae, soca, calypso, all that. He played the pan, but also he played the keys or the keyboard. He played the drums. He did a little bit of everything. But that's how he made a living, because he had that reggae band that he started. So I grew up playing in that band. He taught me how to play a number of instruments, but the first instrument that he ever taught me how to play was the steel pan, end quote. All right, so we're going to pan our way out of here. We'll be back in a second. Stay tuned.
is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes! When you feel like shaking and it's swimming around, you see the ocean gone left the fish and the sand. You should run, 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 to high ground, a tsunami soon come. Mommy, uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see, Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone left the fish on the sand. You should run, 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 to higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
No cash, no car, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We now continue with the latest in regional news. Colombian man pleads not guilty to conspiring to kill Haiti's Moise. This from Reuters. A former Colombian soldier pleaded not guilty on Monday to charges by U.S. prosecutors that he conspired to commit murder or kidnapping outside the United States in connection with the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moise. The U.S. Justice Department in January said Mario Palacios was part of a plan initially designed to kidnap Moise that evolved into an assassination plot after conspirators were unable to find a plane to take Moise out of Haiti. Palacios' attorney Alfred Itztagire, in a brief hearing in the United States District Court for the Southern District of Florida, entered the not guilty plea and later told reporters that Palacios was not aware of what was being planned. Itztagire said outside the courthouse he is simply a soldier who was taken from Colombia to Haiti. This was orchestrated by other people. So he was taken and didn't know what he was about to do.
Well, that's what he says.
Wow.
That's what he says. We all know what unfolded. All right, we're moving on to international news. Shrinking public space for Afghan women as Taliban expands curbs. This from Al Jazeera. The group is reimposing draconian restrictions, especially against women, that are reminiscent of their past regime. As a 35-year-old university lecturer, Nazifa regularly took the local minivan, a popular means of transport in the Afghan capital, Kabul, for her daily commute from home to the university and back. As a native of the city, she was very familiar with the highways, streets, and back alleys, and rarely ever felt uncomfortable traveling by herself. That was until last week, when the minivan that Nazifa, who requested her name be changed, was traveling in, was stopped by a Taliban guard. She told Al Jazeera, quote, "I was on my way home along with another female colleague when a Taliban stopped our vehicle and asked us where our mahram, or male guardian, was. When we told him we did not have one, he was furious," end quote. Since taking over Afghanistan last year, the Taliban rules have reintroduced draconian restrictions on freedoms and movements particularly directed at women that are reminiscent of their last regime in the 1990s. This ends the latest for today. We will be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Chronicle, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart, and always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content. That's why I am salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Nobility Farms is where your satisfaction is their satisfaction. This farm strives to produce high-quality fresh fruits and vegetables at affordable prices. The goal of Nobility Farms is to run a productive farm to reduce importation of food into St. Kitts and Nevis. Today, we warmly welcome Quincy Bart, the owner of Nobility Farms, to tell us more about this enterprise. Good morning, Mr. Bart, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Morning.
And how are you doing today?
I'm very delighted to be here today on SKN. Good morning. And I just come to just give the general public, introduce the general public to Nobility Farms and our operations, and give up-and-coming farmers
Alrighty. I must say good stuff before I begin. So why the name Nobility Farm?
Well, Nobility Farms derives from fertility. So I just play on certain words. So I just said Nobility Farms derive from fresh fruits and vegetables grown in the fertile soils of Nevis. It specializes in crop production. And the farm is located at Prospect Estate, Nevis. Over the years, we planted papaya, melons, corn, sweet peppers.
All right, so how did you get into farming, Quincy, if you can tell us?
Well, when I finished school, there was an advertisement on a few years back about the SIDF program. So in 2014, I heard an announcement said that SIDF is going about helping small entrepreneurs. So I entered there, and the seed program is where candidates are chosen based on a business pitch. My business pitch was farming, and once chosen, candidates undergo a boot camp where they learn different disciplines that are vital to make their business successful. And at the end of the boot camp, each participant wrote a business plan and did an oral presentation. And yes, I was successful with all that process.
That's very good. So would you be able to tell us the year that the farm was established?
The year was 2014,
okay.
November. They what I opened up my gates, and the first crop that was produced was cabbage and lettuce.
Okay.
All right, so I imagine you've listed a few crops already. Are those all of the produce that you make available to the public, or do you have arranged anything else that you want us to know that Nobility Farms produces?
Well, currently, over the years, I do crop rotation, so it's never one thing over and over and over. However, recently, I converted the farm into a small banana plantation. Currently, I am harvesting bananas, planting leafy greens, and also I intercrop the bananas with cassava. So I'm currently harvesting cassava for the spring harvest, and over the Easter, I would process this cassava into wet and dry cassava meal and cassava chips.
Big thing. So the banana, do you turn those into banana chips as well?
Well, the banana is sold fresh produce, either green bananas or white bananas. And I have different varieties of bananas. You have silk bananas, you have red bananas, and the regular bananas. And that goes the same with the planting.
All right, so tell us about the staff at Nobility Farms. I imagine it's more than just you.
Well, not really just me, but I hire independent contractors that specialize in farming, and they complete task work. And after that task work, I pay them. Also, I have accountants to manage the bookkeeping, because bookkeeping and record keeping is very, very important. I have my extension officers that I work closely with, and they give me guidance to how to plant.
Okay.
So do you have any plans to plant anything new prior to the spring season or after the spring season?
Well, after this spring season, I'm trying to get into some bean production and melon production, and try to venture into a small little hydroponic system.
All right, so how do you determine what crops you're going to rotate to next? Is there a method, or is there just your curiosity saying, you know, I want to do this?
Well, in crop rotation, you have basic principles in the crop rotation. So for instance, you're planting sweet potato. You want to plant, so your next crop would be something totally different from sweet potato, meaning the family have to be different and the cropping system different, because the reason for this is if you keep on planting the same thing over and over, you have a high chance of pest and disease, and you don't want that, because once you have pest and disease, your cost of production would go up to control these pests.
All right, well, that explains it. That explains it indeed.
So you trick the pests not to come around.
All right, Mr. Bart, we will take a break, but we'll be back in a moment. More Good Morning SKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
Okay, all right.
I'm here to say kids, Nevis, you don't know informers I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one for all. St. Kitts Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface or the places to go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first. And boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize, observe the protocols all about. Be wise. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Me family fitting boat and you. Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love think it's bad. Easy no man.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get Salt Smart.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me
Let
go!
go what? Yeah, let's see what real happening. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The reason Mom and Dad fight, when are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
For those of you just joining us, you are watching Good Morning SKN. We are speaking with Quincy Bott, the owner of Novelty Farms. So Quincy, during the break, I was asking you, what piqued your interest into farming? Can you tell the viewing public?
Yeah, so what piqued my interest in farming is growing up in the environment. When I was a small boy, I grew up in the village of Cox, where it's a farming community, mostly of animal husbandry, and everybody had their little backyard. And from that, I grew an affinity for agriculture. I got into Department of Agriculture, and I loved it, and able to do some studies. And from the studies, I was able to gain a career, and on the side, I do a little bit of farming as well as a business.
It seems to be a lucrative field for you indeed. So what advice would you give to other people who might be interested in following your footsteps, setting up a spring garden, or anything of the sort in agriculture?
Well, there's a few things to know when farming. First, you have to know your why. You can't be just watching other people and say, all right, Farmer Joe making a lot of money, so let me do agriculture. You have to have a love and passion for it. Then once you have that, you have to believe in yourself and keep on pushing through criticism, because they have an old saying that nobody throws stones in a empty mango tree. So once you have that belief, develop that confidence, you have to acquire the knowledge about your subject as much as possible, whether it might be through reading, browsing the internet, or social media. But most important, you have to have knowledge from other farmers and your extension officers, because these are the people that are on the ground and know what's actually happening. And once you get that knowledge, you can't be a lone wolf. You have to join farmers groups, cooperatives, to build your knowledge, form networks, and access to certain resources such as finance. It will be difficult due to different personalities and backgrounds of people, but you have to persevere and through it, and you will be able to be successful. And then once you get a little accomplishment, a little bit of success, and get your goals in order, you can't be too complacent at all. You have to keep on learning, keep on innovating, adapt to changes in the market and climate, and always maintain strategic alliances with your customers and your staff. So that's the advice I would have for people, backyard farmers and commercial farmers.
Great advice, Quincy. Thank you.
So Quincy, where do you gather your information from regarding what is needed in the marketplace in terms of food that is required by us?
Well, just you go to the source. If you determine and say, all right, I'm growing lettuce, and I would like to enter the market, you go directly to the people who uses lettuce. For me, I started at my neighbors, friends and families. Then I move up to restaurants that I normally go to on a regular and say, hey, I have some lettuce. Can you give a few samples? Once they like it, then you negotiate price, and then you say, all right, how often you're using it? Okay, I could give you 5 heads of lettuce a week at X amount of dollars, and you be consistent and maintain a good relationship with your customers. So you go directly to the source.
Okay.
Because that's one, you get most accurate information.
All right, well, thank you, Quincy. The question is now, given your desire to ensure that we reduce the importation of food products, and since I would consider you to be somebody on the front lines of that in the agricultural sector, do you think that we could get to a point where we have less imports? And if so, what is that goal that you have in mind that would make that a reality for you as a farmer?
Well, as I mentioned in my advice, the most important for getting to that level is communication amongst farmers. So the farmers have to communicate by forming corporations or small groups, saying, all right, Farmer Joe, I'm planting watermelon. I have an acre watermelon, and that will give me 5,000 pounds. You could come in behind me and produce the same thing, and we get a 5,000 pounds of melon. And then we approach ABC supermarket, XYZ restaurant, and we always have a continuous flow and political will as well. The governments, once they have that will, they're able to support the farmers, and they're doing it right now. The government here giving concessions and water concessions as well. So the farmers have to educate themselves to know what is available out there for them. And the financial institutes, the farmers need to keep good records. So when they approach the financial institutes, they say, all right, I'm a farmer, and I can able to pay back this loan or grant. So once you have that documentation, the bank will say, all right, you're making XYZ, you could pay this loan of X amount. And also approaching farming groups again, approaching grants, because there are a lot of grants out there, but they don't work with individuals. You have to be in some sort of group and cooperatives. Such grants is such as like the JEF program. I know they're very active.
Tuck this in your pocket.
So Quincy, in closing, if the public wanted to contact you to make orders, how can they contact you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, Nivility Farms, NEVILITY Farms at Facebook. So it's NEVILITY Farms. And there you could find my address and my number. So you could inbox me and WhatsApp me. So the number is 665-1871, 665-1871.
All right, thank you, Quincy. It's been our pleasure talking to you. Nobility Farms, that's a name to remember, everyone. Thanks again, Quincy.
Yes, thank you very much.
More Good Morning SKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex. let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes! When you feel like shaking and it's moving around, you see the ocean gone left the fish and the sand. You should run, the higher gone, a tsunami soon come.
Mommy, uncle not here and the other shake. Hush your mouth. Daddy, uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know. Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone left the fish and the sand. You should run, the higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Have you heard about the International Elegance Mothers Pageant? I don't think I have.
No.
Okay, well, we're going to hear about it, as will our viewers. The pageant is dedicated to empowering mothers between the ages of 18 to 45 around the world. The 5th annual pageant will take place next month on the 28th of May, and one of our very own, Shakoma Green, will be representing our federation. So we are happy to welcome Shakoma to Good Morning SKN to share with us her preparation process for this pageant and all the other things that I'm sure go into it, including dealing with the nerves and all that stuff. So Shakoma, welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right, so obviously the International Elegance Mothers Pageant is not something that I've heard of. I imagine our viewers might not have heard about it either. So how did you find out about it?
First of all, I found out about the international pageant because of other pageantry that I've been in. And the last pageant I've been in where I placed first runner-up, that gave me the opportunity to be qualified to be Miss International Elegance Mothers Pageant.
Congratulations.
So what motivated you to submit your application?
I love pageantry. I've always loved pageantry, and for every aspect of it, right? And in life, I find that what makes life really great is the adventures, the experiences. Even if there's bad ones and good ones, those are what makes life, worthwhile. So to experience different things and learn different things is just thrilling and exciting, and it just invites me all the time. So pageantry is not just for the show, but for the experience and what I can learn and to have fun as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a follow-up question to that. How old were you when you started pageantry?
I was 16 years old, the Miss Green Valley, where I grew up. And I placed queen at that year, 2003. I also re-entered in 2016 where they brought back some of the queens from before. And I placed queen as well, 2016. So under my belt, I have 2 queens and 2 first runners-ups.
Okay, that's great. So let's talk about the mothers in the pageant. Because obviously it's International Elegance Mothers Pageant.
Yes.
Pageantry, to my mind, is not something that a lot of mothers engage in because they think it's for the single younger women to do. Yet we're talking about this pageant, and I imagine it has some significance and meaning to you. Why don't you tell us about that?
It does. The Miss International Elegance Mothers Pageant. So far, we have about 6 countries.
Okay.
So far. And for me, I love the concept of it where it gives women a chance to continue to explore, continue to have adventures, right? Because as you say, when we become mothers, we tend to divert sometimes to a lower perspective on life, Sometimes it troubles our self-esteem and stuff like that, especially if you become a mother, not by choice, per se, right? So the International Elegance Mothers Pageant, it opens up the journey to us as mothers, right? To continue to explore and have fun in life. And so I'm glad for the platform, and we can reach mothers all across the world just because it's international. And so, yeah, it's a really good feeling and opportunity as well, because mothers need to understand that it's not the end of the road when you become a mother. It should actually be the beginning of something greater than you.
So how have you been preparing for this pageant?
The usual. My chaperone, he is Mr. Vical Edwards.
Okay.
And because it's an international pageant, we seek out to find the best of the best, right? So that we can represent well. One of the great things about this pageant, one of the prizes is that once I win, the show gets to be hosted in St. Kitts the following year. St. Kitts Nevis the following year. And I find that to be very exciting and something that really pushes me to excel, and I'll very much do my best.
All right, so we know it's being held in St. Martin, so that means that the winner from last year was St. Martin.
Was St. Martin, indeed, yes.
Participating countries.
So far we have the BVI, Trinidad and Tobago, Antigua and Barbuda, myself, Miss St. Kitts and Nevis, Miss Guyana as well. Hope I'm not forgetting
And
anyone.
obviously St. Martin.
And St. Martin is the reigning,
Yeah.
so she wouldn't so much be a part of it to compete with us.
Oh,
She would be giving up her crown.
I see. Okay. So, like, traveling crown.
Yes, it's a traveling crown to give other countries the opportunity to display their talents. So far, we provided them with a video of displaying our country and our culture and everything, and to introduce ourselves to the world, introduce the pageant as well. And we have that on the International Elegance Mothers Pageant Facebook page as well.
All right, apparently we have the video as well, so we're going to take a look.
Awesome.
Placed by design in the majestic waters of the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, I would like to usher you into the most fertile land of Liamiga and its gorgeous twin sister, Owali. While here, experience the magic of black sandy beaches with volcanic amenities. Explore the adventure of hiking atop all 3,232 feet of Nevis Peak, or explore the crater of our dormant volcano on Mount Liamiga. Thrive and take in untouched rainforestry, draped with greenery and breathtaking sceneries, making it your safe place, meditation place, or your sanctuary. Experience world-class architecture at Brimstone Hill National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Gibraltar of the West Indies. Experience Black Rocks, Romney Manor, and the Independence Square, just some of our well-loved historic places. Come alive as you experience culture at its best at the Caribbean's sweetest carnival, now known as Sugar Mass, or the region's favorite summer lime, Culturama. Experience the Caribbean's only passenger scenic railway and escape into the splendor of our federation. Experience world-class music at one of the world's diverse music events, the St. Kitts Music Festival. At last, enjoy life at its very best in the mother colony with various shopping options, or take a short boat ride over to the Queen of the Caribbean, Nevis.
Greetings from the beautiful Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I often believe one is never really prepared to be a mother, but truth be told, who is? On August 10, 2008 and February 29, 2012, I fought through pregnancy. I fought through a complicated labor and delivery. I became a much stronger woman. I became more beautiful, phenomenal, compassionate. I became a mother. Humbled before you, I am 35 years old, Miss Shikoma Green. I must express what an honor it is to represent the twin island of St. Kitts and Nevis in this year's Miss International Elegance Mothers Pageant, to be held under a resounding theme, A Mother's Lesson. Come on out on May 28th at 8 p.m. sharp at the Tropicana Ballroom in Simpson Bay. 7 other young ladies, beautiful and talented, promises to give you a night you won't forget, a night you will be blessed, a night you will experience a mother's lesson. Kisses.
The promotional video. We will be right back with Shikoma Green after this brief commercial break.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man gone jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now. but my education on hold. How could I let this happen? Don't let this happen to you. Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We are speaking with Shikoma Green, a local participant in the 5th Annual International Elegance Mothers Pageant. So, Shikoma, how many segments will be in the pageant in St. Martin?
There will be about 6 judged ones, and there's a fanfare as well. The first one is the fanfare, and then you have an African wear segment where you model your African wear. Right after that, you go into your ambassadorial speech. Right after that, we have the cultural wear, where you get to display the culture of our country. And then we have the talent segment. We also have a Sunday best wear. That should be something. And then we also have the evening wear segment as well. And then the onstage interview.
Okay, so regarding sponsors, how is that coming along for your journey to St. Martin?
Well, so far, unfortunately, I haven't been getting anywhere yet. I've reached out to some of the ministries and local businesses. Due to COVID, things are very slow for everybody. So I'm having much patience with waiting on their feedback. But so far, it's not that progressive as yet. So I'm really hopeful that things will change soon because time is quickly running out. I've also been considering doing a fundraiser as well.
Okay.
Well, that might always help things, fundraising, indeed.
Yes, people like to know they're getting something for their money.
That's very true. That's so true, Shikoma. All right, so you are a mother. That's obviously out there. But you're a mother who's going to be on stage. How do your children feel about that?
My children, I have 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. The boy just made 10. The girl is a teenager now. She made 13. She's going to be 14 this year, right? And for me, personally, that's quite a bit scary, because I'm one of those mothers that has a soft heart. But my children have been very supportive over the years. One time when I won, I think it was 2016, and them coming on stage with me to take photos, my daughter was crying with joy, and it was so cute and heartwarming. And my son, he's more outspoken, right? So he would be like, Mommy, when you gonna come back with the crown? Mommy, when you gonna do this? When you do that? Mommy, you gotta smile, and I love your smile, stuff like that. So he's very supportive, my daughter as well. And so we're both excited.
That's great.
So the theme for the pageant is a mother's lesson. What are some of the lessons you've learned during motherhood?
Yes. Lessons. As I feel in life that growing up, some of us, we never really get to be prepared for motherhood, especially sometimes if you become a mother, beyond your choice. Some of those dark moments in life. But I find becoming a mother is really a gift. It's a gift, and the reason why it's a gift is because it gives you an opportunity to positively shape the life of someone else, right? And I think that's what God meant for it to be, right? Because in life, it's how you affect people that lives on, right? Not so much the things you say, but more what you do, more of who you affect, the lives that you affect. And I feel once we affect children, especially at a young age, when they do become adults, they're better settled in the world to impact the world in a greater way. And so being a mother do have its challenges, but what I take pride in is the joys of it. The joys of it, it definitely overpowers, reach to a higher level than the negative.
Those are valuable lessons indeed. All right, so let's assume that you win the crown. What's next for you?
I love low shake.
Well, so far, society somehow feels that when you're at a certain age, you shouldn't do pageantry. But from my perspective, I look at it as, if you have the gift, if you have the talent, then why not? It's your life, have fun. And so I wouldn't say that I would do more pageantry, but it definitely is still a high interest for me. I love it so much. I love it very much. So after Miss International, I'm working hard. I'm pursuing to win the crown because, you know, it's going to be quite an honor, and I love that about pageantry. And so after that, who knows?
Maybe you would open your own pageantry school to encourage other mothers to excel at pageantry?
Yes,
you think so?
Yes, indeed. My daughter entered into 2 princess shows so far. She had second runner-up and then first runner-up as well. And I find second runner-up for your first time is a really good accomplishment, because for my first one, it was really scary because, you know, you're not prepared enough for your first time, right? And so I would like to help other young ladies to understand that they have beauty within, they have talent beyond measure, because God doesn't make mistakes on what He made, on what He created. And so we have to understand as individuals that we're unique, we're special, and we have something inside us to offer the world. And so pageantry is a great platform to display that.
It's great. It's a great message, indeed.
So when do you leave for the pageant?
We're expected to be in St. Martin for a full week to do pre-events and promotions. So we're expected to arrive on the 24th of May, and the show itself will be on the 28th of May at 8 p.m.
So the fanfare practice and everything, you will do all of that whilst in St. Martin?
Yes, yes, while in St. Martin. I do believe the committee is well able and have everything under control. So I'm very much excited to meet the young ladies and experience the different culture that they have to offer, to listen, to learn, you know, and to be inspired and put ourselves in the roles that we should be in order for me to win the crown.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Oh, you just... So bring it back to St. Kitts so that next year we can have the pageant right here on the island. Ladies and gentlemen, we are speaking to Shakoma Green. She will be representing us in St. Martin. Shakoma, we hope this is not our last conversation, and that when you come back with the crown, you will come and visit us at Good Morning SKN again.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after this brief commercial break.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here. Morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good Morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and, most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same, because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make face. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll out, yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right, cause I love you, brother, my sister. And we're in this together, my sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is World Health Day, and the theme for this year is Our Planet, Our Health. So with this in mind, somebody and I are going to loosen up, Kortensia and I are going to loosen up, guys, by discussing our favorite healthy foods. So this, of course, is because the healthiest foods come directly from the earth.
Yes, the nobility, fertile Nevis land. Yeah, look at that.
Nobility.
I just love it. I just love it.
Indeed.
So my favorite healthy meal is salads. I had a nice healthy meal yesterday, though. I had stir fry for lunch.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
I had something fried for lunch. I won't tell you what it is. But yeah, nice. Well,
what's this chicken and chips? That's not healthy.
Well, technically it wasn't chips, it was fries, but hey, you know. It's nice, and it was fried really nicely.
But do you see how we use chips for like both way? I'm going for chicken and chips when it's chicken and fries. Which come first, the chips and fries? You see? Yeah. So what's your favorite healthy meal?
I don't know how to recover after that one.
Oh my God.
My favorite healthy meal. Okay, we're talking, I like Irish potatoes. I like baked Irish potatoes, yeah, I do.
Is that healthy? Isn't that starchy?
It's still healthy. It comes from the earth. You just heard me read that. Our healthiest foods come from the earth, and you can't get more earthy than a dirty Irish potato that you have to wash off, right?
Yeah, but when you bake it, what do you put in it that makes it healthy? Tell me that.
I can actually eat it like that, but generally I can't believe it's not butter. Not bad, because it's not butter, right? It's what I can't believe it
is butter.
Not.
So you better believe it's butter. But
Did you hear it's not? I can't believe it's not.
They are deflecting from the fact that it's butter.
Really?
You realize that?
No,
so
they're
eat
not.
More butter.
It's not butter, and I can't believe it's not butter. And so not butter goes on my baked potato, which comes from the earth, which is where our healthiest foods come from.
Oh my
There
gosh.
you go. You see how that works? Yeah.
But do you see how we turn a healthy potato into an unhealthy food? Fries, chips. Not
I don't
healthy.
know. I'm just thinking, why do we have to have the potato? I'm giving you my bad boy New York. Like, why we gotta blame the potato? Everything bad is a potato?
But we're not blaming the potato. As I just said, we take a healthy potato and turn it into an unhealthy snack or food.
Okay, that's what you're thinking.
Because we
I'm
load
thinking-
up the baked potato with sour cream, bacon, cheese, guacamole, taco chips.
It's funny, you're talking, but yeah, you're a ventriloquist today. Anyway, keep going. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Keep going. It's coming from me, guys. Believe it or not, it's coming from me. Keep going.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, potato. We didn't mean to do you
I'm
this.
just thinking, look at the
do
couch.
you this
It's
wild
like couch
today.
potato. There you go. Anyway,
See?
potato's bad. Favorite fruit, Kortensia. Let's salvage this conversation.
My favorite fruit. That's hard. I don't have a favorite fruit, do I? I like
don't
Jolly
have-
Rancher watermelon candy, so maybe I can say watermelon.
I love it. I love it. Watermelon. Oh, wow. In the Lily Farm. This is going to kill you.
Yeah.
All right. So, favorite fruit for me, I love grapes, honestly. Yeah, love grapes.
I had some blueberries this morning and they were sweet.
The sweet blueberry. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
had
eat
them
them
with
like
plain
that.
yogurt, so that helped the
well,
yogurt.
Yes, it did help.
Yeah.
The yogurt needs help, guys. Even though it's healthy without it, the yogurt needs help. Okay, here you go.
Oh my god, that yogurt needs plenty help this morning. I was I have to change the way I eat. Like, why is this yogurt so rough on
Guys,
me
if
today?
you're out there and you're eating healthy, we apologize. We needed a disclaimer before this because obviously we're finding all the unhealthy options to tell you, yeah, it's more attractive sometimes. That's the kicker, you know. It's like we had no salt week. It's like, hey, what are you gonna eat without salt? You've got healthy foods, and it's like your favorite fruit is a Jolly Rancher.
My favorite fruit. No, but I had to think about the candy to get my favorite fruit.
This is funny. All right.
So yeah, that's my disclaimer.
Oh, that's so bad. We're still trying to salvage the conversation.
So what's your favorite vegetable?
That's the point. Here we go. We're going vegetables now. Broccoli.
Oh, likewise.
Oh, yeah?
And carrots, because my stir fry was broccoli, cabbage, and carrots.
Okay.
So everything is broccoli grown on the island? Because I was just gonna say then I could get everything I want on the island. I think.
Don't know, but hey,
well,
somebody's
at
gonna
least
tell
I can get two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cabbage
Broccoli.
and carrots.
Cabbage. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Coleslaw. I love coleslaw. Hey,
Oh, I
favorite
actually
meal.
have coleslaw in my fridge. I was planning to eat it when I leave here.
Oh, when you put on the mayo, it's just great, isn't it?
And it's on. You
I'm
see?
kidding.
But look at that. No, again, we just turned two healthy veggies into something unhealthy with the sugar and the mayo and
Well, when Chef Michael was here,
raisins.
going back to your salads,
and the pineapple.
homemade
Salad dressing.
salad dressing. Yes, thank you. Great option. So make your own. Right?
Yeah, but our homemade coleslaw dressing is obesity. That's what it is.
This is so funny.
We
Is there a
will-
doctor in the house?
No, but you see, we will try to be better, but
Oh boy,
It just
you're coming back
happens.
with that. You're coming back with
It
that.
just
Here we go.
happens.
Favorite healthy foods, favorite healthy
Yeah.
vegetables, favorite. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go to a nutritionist and we're gonna ask them for good advice. There you go.
what's your health drink? Your favorite health drink?
I don't have a healthy drink. Water. That's really what it is. I drink a lot of water.
Leaning to that water.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water. So wait, water's good.
Green smoothie for me.
Green smoothie. Okay.
Yeah, so it's water based.
No sugar, right?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Everything is green. Celery, cucumber, parsley, lemon.
I love it. Everything is green.
Everything. Well, the lemon is yellow.
Wow.
And
almost.
the spinach is green. So, and the ginger is brown and the turmeric is yellow.
So you're not gonna be able to make that on the show.
No.
Alrighty.
Oh yes, and how could I forget the tree of life? That's
The
my
Tree
last
of
green
Life.
thing.
Tree
So
of
that's
life.
a good, healthy drink.
Okay. Well, now guys. Kortensia's healthy. Okay. Here you
Mhm.
go. So what do you recommend? Oh, wow. Okay, let's go. So our planet, our health. Outside of food, what do you think are some of the other ways that Earth contributes to our health?
Earth contributes to our health. Breathe clean air.
Clean air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great.
Who else?
Yeah, trees. Yeah. And if you think about it, if we stick to the Earth, we'll save a lot of time going to the hospital.
Yeah. But sometimes we've been sick to the earth and we still end up going to the hospital. I don't know. Listen, life ain't fair. So still eat healthy, irregardless, and try not to turn the healthy foods into too many unhealthy dishes.
How about don't
that?
do it at all?
No, we are humans. We are gonna do it.
Here's what we're gonna do. You wanna say it with me?
Yeah.
We're gonna be right back. Stay tuned.
When growing your savings, where you save
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
Consuming foods like bananas, potatoes, and dried peas and beans, such as lentils and kidney beans, contains potassium, which helps to reduce salt in the body.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl look me, but me know in that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? Sometimes I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom. No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Last Friday, Freshco had its grand opening, and it definitely did bring something fresh to the local scene. Today, we warmly welcome Freshco's owner, Kelly Sienerine, to tell us about the opening of her business and what exactly Freshco has to offer. So, Kelly, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Welcome. Good morning. So Freshco is all about healthy eating. Freshco promotes a healthy eating. Our motto is a healthy outside starts from the inside. And so my first product is homemade yogurt, where I have fruit parfait and flavored yogurt, and I have them in 9 different locations. I restock every day, and recently, which is Friday, we had the grand opening at downtown by the square, and we do breakfast and we do lunch. So you could get like power bowls, you could get bagels, you could get wraps, you could get bakes. We have quinoa, we have couscous. Everything is grilled.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
So the name of the business is
La Calcula Freshco.
Oh,
But
wow.
because it's a bit hard for people to pronounce, I shorten it by saying Freshco.
Freshco, okay.
Yes.
So where did that name come from?
La Calcula is a name that I got from my high school teacher. He used to call me La Calcula. He used to call me La Calcula, so that's how I get it from.
Why though?
I like it.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
He actually said it means pretty color.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about Freshco. I mean, this is a great idea. Obviously, you're saying you're in 9 locations. You've got a grand opening. You have a lot to offer. You've got a chef that's working right now because
his name is Dwayne Smith.
Hi, Dwayne.
He's
Hey, Dwayne.
He's cooking right now. He's very busy. My phone is actually vibrating like crazy with orders.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, where did the idea for Freshco come from?
I'm all about eating healthy, and I'm into to fitness. So that's where I come about it. I used to work at Food Center. While working there, 8 to 5, I built Freshco.
Really?
Yeah,
Was that hard?
a bit, but I put my mind to it and focus.
All right, great.
So how many years are you in operation prior to opening your own establishment?
Since 2018, I started it.
Okay.
So you went right through COVID. Did you take a hit?
It was tough, but I get through it.
Wow.
Well, you're here today to talk about it, so that's good. You're one of those businesses that actually
Persevered,
survived
yeah.
COVID.
So what was the public's reaction to your launch?
Everybody was happy. As soon as I post out that Freshco is going to be in town, they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait every day. I need smoothie, I need some breakfast, I need lunch. And now that we just opened, people actually sending in, telling us what they would want us to have. So we're gonna have more stuff.
All right, so tell me, what is the one thing that somebody wants to have that you don't do yet, that you might do?
Somebody just said they want some iced coffee. They want us to go into like having wheat instead of white. For the bakes, we started out with bakes and pasta, and it's like the fast-selling thing right now. They actually want us to bring it every day.
Oh, really?
But we can't do that because Freshco is all about healthy eating.
Healthy eating,
So
yeah.
I try to balance it out by having healthy and,
Yeah.
No Jolly Rancher candies and then.
I don't think Jolly Rancher would be a nice topping to this. It suffices.
Yes.
So, did the grand opening of your business, did it meet your expectations?
Yeah. I can't believe. I really can't believe. I know everything that I put out is going to be my best, but the messages that I'm getting is amazing.
All right, so tell us about social media, because I imagine you might be getting some messages on social media as well. What's that been like?
I mean,
what are they saying about
I
yourself?
need to have somebody to control it. I can't. It's a lot. I have every afternoon. I have to restock the 9 locations. I have to make yogurt every single day. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's fresh.
That's why it's called Freshco,
Right.
yeah?
Exactly.
So it's just you and your chef for now, or do you have other employees?
Yes, I have someone, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not biologic, but he's around right now, assisting me. I'm thinking about getting somebody in the future, yeah.
Okay, so other than your Freshco business, are you employed somewhere else?
Yes, I work with a water company called Pure Alkaline Water and Mountain Springs Purified Water. I just started a brand called Tash, which come from Tash Me, True Health and Self-Healing. Okay. Yes, and I started with sweatbands.
Okay.
So I have a page for that.
So you wear many hats, and I'm
good at multitasking.
It looks that way to me. I was just about to say that. So what's next for Freshco? Would you be able to say? Not right
yet.
Now. Okay.
I'm going with the flow.
Okay.
And it's a lot right now, so I don't know if I could take on anything else right now. But people in Nevis, they actually messaged me, they need me to go over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I need another branch, but I don't have 2 of me.
That's why you're gonna hire help.
Yeah, gotta hire help. So no, does Nevis receive any of your products?
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday we sent food, but before I open Freshco downtown, I usually this is not my only product, you know. I do fruit platters, breakfast, box, we do mini cups. I also cater for weddings, meetings, birthdays.
Baby showers?
Yes, I had that before.
Okay.
And we do chocolate covered strawberries, fast selling thing. Every day they eat
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah. Freshco is all about healthy eating, but you know, I put out
You
new
indulge
things.
a little.
Yeah.
Like the candy and then the watermelon. Look, juices as well. Oh.
Love the logo, I have to say, Kelly.
The
It's
food
really great. The
looks
colors are vibrant,
lovely.
yeah.
Yeah, vibrant. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm hungry now.
Well, you know where to go to Kat.
At Freshco.
And you just have to talk to the owner. I mean, she's right here.
Oh, wraps.
All right, so how do people get in touch with you, Kelly?
You could reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp me at 668-4279. Yeah.
668-4279. All right, great. Here you go. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, proud of you.
Look
I
at
can't
you.
wait for you guys
Yeah.
to try it.
Yeah. And we have to wait ourselves.
Yeah.
Because
We're
we
gonna try it after
have.
the break. We're going to try it after the break, which is coming up right now. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I come in Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We are continuing our discussion with Kelly Sinarine, the owner of Freshco. Kelly bought some fruit parfaits and flavored yogurts for us to try. So let's try.
Ooh. Kelly, what do you have here again? The flavors?
So this is the fruit parfait, contains yogurt, fruits, and granola. And this one is flavored yogurt, is yogurt topped with granola.
So Jamie, which one are you going to try? I'm going to try a parfait.
It's blueberry, it's coconut, it's strawberry, and pina colada.
You try the parfait, I'll try the yogurt.
You'll try the yogurt, okay.
I'll try that one right next to you, actually.
There's an insert lid on top to avoid it from getting soggy.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see what you did.
So take your time and don't mess up.
Gotcha.
So we're going to try. So Kelly, during the break, you were telling me your phone is ringing off the hook.
Yes.
And I also would have mentioned to you that I am diabetic, and you mentioned you're going to start products for
dairy-free.
Okay.
A lot of requests for dairy-free.
Dairy-free.
Do you need some help?
No, good.
Okay.
Look at
I'm
me.
good, Kelly.
Get that in there. Oh, okay. This is what she will do.
That's what you do.
Gosh.
Yeah, I like packaging too, Kelly. The suspense is mounting, Kortensia. Kelly's waiting for us to taste her product.
But I don't have nails, so I'm struggling here. I'm struggling here, guys.
All right, I'm going in.
So, Jamie, what do you think? I'm going to go next. I'm not hearing anything over there. That means it's that good. He's just indulging.
How is it?
I love it, Kelly. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, and I don't taste much sugar, to be honest. So this is good.
You guys, with the core cards, this is a 10 out of 10. Can we get those?
I'll give it a 15 out of 10.
Ah, okay. There you go. There you go.
It's that good.
I'm going to remember this one. So the flavored yogurt, yeah.
So Kelly, any other products you'll be?
Well, in the supermarket, no, this is the only thing that I stock the supermarket with, but downtown we're gonna have lots of options.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm missing the good stuff. I'm staying on the top, but I realized
you need to go to the bottom.
That's
and
it.
You need to stir it up good.
That's right. You have coconut and you have strawberry.
I'm missing the good stuff, guys. We're gonna send the viewers out.
But this is good. You gotta check out Freshco at their 9 locations, as well as her new location. Can you remind us where the new location is?
So it's Frisco gas station, Value Mart supermarket, Central gas station, Central Service gas station, Help Plus Pharmacy downtown. You could also get it. There's so much.
Oh yeah.
Cannery, you can get it in Cannery. You could get it by Dollar Stretcher. Freights and Sons, St. Paul's, which is Zing Supermarket.
Who's your marketing person? You?
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Very good job, honestly.
Appreciate
All right. So what's next for you, Kelly? Like seriously. So you're going to work today. You're going to go down there. You're going to take some orders, etc. Is there a best seller?
Well, these are the best sellers because this is what I have every day. But now that we just opened downtown, bakes, pasta, they want it every day. But we do healthy food. Today is gonna be salmon salad and chicken salad for lunch. So come downtown and you can get your healthy.
So it's
lunch.
special every day.
There's the menu change every day.
Do you know what the menu is going to be like tomorrow?
Well, people asking for pasta, so I'm.
Of course.
Pasta is the topic of the
I'm
day,
gonna
right?
have
Pasta.
pasta tomorrow
Of course.
for lunch. Yeah.
So do you do vegan foods as well?
Not as yet.
Okay.
Not as yet.
You realize this is not as yet, but there's it's coming. That's
Yeah,
what
but sometimes people will come and be like, "I'm vegan," and then we will fix them up.
I like it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
fix
so
you
you
up.
cater to us once we walk in the door.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, you look like you're loving it. You're talking with your mouth full. I love that. You see her? She couldn't even wait to get words out. She's like, guys, Jack Fresco. Indeed. Very good, Kelly. Very good
Thank
indeed.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. This is amazing,
It's
Kelly.
good, guys. See?
So
Less
you-
talking and more eating.
You've got to tell me, we're going to have this conversation as if they're not here. Did my teaching you math help you with your business sense?
Jimmy's one of your students.
Yes.
Be honest, be honest. Just say no. Say no, it didn't at all.
Yes, it did.
Jamie! I must
Okay,
say, most of Jamie's students that come here, they're very productive.
Imagine that. I had nothing to do with it.
I think he was one of my best maths teachers.
Well, thank you. I'm humbled, Kelly.
Yeah, he should always be behind me and teaching me and making sure I get it right.
That's what we're here for. And now look at that. You see? And you've gotten it right. You've gotten so many things right, Kelly.
Yes,
A fruitful math teacher.
We're not going to steal that line at any point in time, okay? We're not going to steal that line at all.
God, a fruitful
All right.
math teacher.
All right, so you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. What's the handle? Freshco? That's it?
Freshco. Just
Freshco.
look for Freshco.
Just look for Freshco. So you can get it on St. Kitts, you can get it on Nevis.
You can get it in the 9 locations around the island. It's not just centralized to
I love
us
it.
here.
I can see why this is a bestseller, Kelly. Honestly.
It is.
Honestly.
It is. I restock every day. Just since I started the location downtown, I'm making yogurt every day. Before I was making every other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And your location downtown is open at 7, you say? 7 until when?
7 until 4.
7 until 4, okay. So breakfast, lunch, hey, you want to save dinner?
Well, in the afternoon we will be selling.
These?
Yes, and locals will be selling a lot, and we sell smoothies as well.
Okay, that's great. So what's your favorite smoothie? What's the...
My favorite flavor? Strawberry.
Okay.
You can tell.
You can tell. Look at her.
Yeah.
You could tell.
I can definitely tell.
Okay, so we've been talking to Kelly Scenery. Freshco, you know what they sell. You know where to go. Kelly, one last time. Give us your numbers.
You can reach out to us at 668-4279.
And there you go. And the new location downtown is where?
By the square, not Independence Square.
All right, North Independence Square. You heard it. Kelly Scenery, guys. More Good Morning SKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get salt smart.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content. That's why I am salt smart.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16, and your daughter at 13. So girl look me, but me no in that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time to have some fun today. We will be playing a game called Pick 2 Word. We will be presented with 2 images, and based on the combination, we have to guess the word that these images create. So for those of you watching, let's play along. So let's begin the game now.
Pick 2 word.
I'm gonna win anyways.
All right, we'll see. Jaguar cat. A jaguar.
Okay,
Jaguar.
let's see.
What? I got it now.
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
obvious.
A car and a pet carpet. Okay.
Could also be
We were just testing it out. We were just testing it
Could
out.
also be
After
car
this,
cat.
we are.
car kitty.
It's car facts. I got this one. Earring.
Of course you do. That's obvious.
See, I told you I was gonna win. I got this one.
What is that?
Oh my God, hand wash. Isn't it hand wash? Hand Hand spray.
Hand spray? Not hand spray.
Handshake. Oh my God.
Oh,
look at
really?
that. Folks,
Wow.
did you get that one?
Wow. I feel my smartest when we play these shows.
Oh my
these games, you know?
Ooh.
Hot dog. Here we go. Gotta be something that nobody would want to see happen, right?
Hot dog,
It's like you
hot
burnt
diggity dog.
barbecue chicken. Hot dog.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, that's straightforward. Keyboard.
Oh
Very easy.
man.
Keyboard. It's
I gotta watch
keyboard.
Jamie. He's good. He's good.
No, I'm not that good.
I wonder how our viewing public is doing. If they're getting as much as us.
Ladybug.
Oh my God. No man. You are on point. Look at you. Look
Ladybug.
at you. Lipstick.
Of course, lipstick. After you've got ladybug, you're gonna go with feminine. It's gonna be lipstick, right? Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Part of me wants to say
Layman.
Justice League, even though I know that's not gonna be the case.
Wait. We're not ready just yet. We're not giving up just yet. Lawyer, lawman.
No, can't be that. What is that?
Judgment. Oh my gosh.
But you know what? You're actually, I'll give you that one, Kortensia, even though it's not it. That makes more sense because I'm looking at a hand, I'm looking at a suit, I'm looking at a model, and I'm looking at a gavel.
Oh my
so
God.
it is a, I don't know.
It's a lawsuit? Oh my gosh. Ah, I got it.
Yeah, because people wear lawsuits. Got you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Mouthwash.
That's not mouthwash, is it?
No, obviously. And it can be teeth wash.
I know,
and it
right?
can be lip wash. Oh my gosh. Mouth.
You've got hands, you've got soap. You got it. So why did they say that you did? Somebody's cheating here. Somebody's cheating here. You said it. You said it early.
Oh my God.
Which I'm wrong about. But
Nickelback.
Anyway.
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
It's not Nickelback?
Yes, it is.
Apparently it's not Nickelback.
It's not Nickelback?
No. Okay.
It's Moneyback? I have no idea.
Coin bank. Piggy bank.
No, it's not piggy bank.
Oh my
It's
God.
back. You got it right. Quarterback?
Ah, look at you.
Quarterback.
Wow. Rainbow. Over the rainbow.
Is that what it is?
Way up high.
Wow. I thought it was a bunch of grass as well. I thought it was a
The
bunch of
raindrops are coming down.
The Sandman?
No.
No?
Sandwich.
Wow.
Sand and a witch.
Yeah, because. Ooh.
Sandwich. A healthy one, by the way, since we were on healthy foods today.
Oh, carpet. I got this one. It's carpet.
I hope the viewing public got as much as we got today.
Well, we'll find
Folks,
out.
guess who won? No, she did.
Kortensia scored 6. Yes, she won.
I won fair and
I got a
square.
score of 4.
I love that game. I love that game, I
Carpet.
must say, yeah.
Carpet. Mhm.
Carpet.
All right. So here we are on TV. There's. Hey, what do you see on TV? We got 2 people there. Let's make one up. What do you have?
What?
Blue plant. I don't know.
You mean, oh my gosh, how? I don't know.
No idea.
We can't make one up amongst ourselves.
We are not doing it ourselves. We are going
We were
to go to
literally
break.
trying. We are literally trying.
Yeah, but there's no more games. We're gonna go to break.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ladies and gents, stay tuned. We will be right back after these commercials.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smart.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here in the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
And we are back here on Good Morning SKN with our final segment, and this is where we let you know what's happening. So, first up, ticket sale. Tickets are available to be purchased for the 2022 Gulf Insurance Inter-Primary Schools Championship. They can be purchased from all primary schools. The prices are as follows. Children, which of course would include primary and secondary school students, will pay $5 early bird and $20 regular. Wow, what a disparity. 5 to 20. You better get there on time, early. Tickets for adults, including sixth form students, are $15 early bird and $20 regular. Well, in that case, you can go later.
Yeah, so there's no rush to get there.
All right, so early bird prices end on the 22nd of April. Tickets can also be purchased from the Department of Education until the 26th of April. Apparently there's an additional fee. Okay, this is where we go, right? You got a car, yeah, you want to park, You want to park your car. Okay, let's talk about the car park.
Wait, so you can park inside, but then you realize that $15 for parking inside, plus the cost of the ticket for each occupant. So no, we're gonna leave the car outside because that's an additional money we can use to buy some food, right?
You can take the car wherever you want, but you're gonna have to pay for it if you go inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's being left outside the gates.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When I went to my niece's sports, that was an option too, and I opted not to drive.
Okay, I got you.
So we were dropped and we were picked up when we were ready to leave.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so the second one on the list, Kortensia.
An open house. The St. Kitts International Academy, simply Sky Academy, is having an open house tomorrow, Friday, the 9th April, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sky Academy will be celebrating and embracing academic achievements, diversity, character development, technology integration, international liberal arts, curriculum, healthy, active living, and nurturing learning community. They are also accepting 2022 admissions now from preschool, that's ages 4, to high school ages. So what do you, I like that. I like the school and the curriculum that it offers. It ran through my mind that most of us didn't need to go to school to learn all the stuff that we learn. This is my opinion, not anybody else's. Because we don't use Pythagoras' theorem on a daily basis. So I don't need to say, oh, let's put the table in the right-hand corner of the house. We don't use it. So in my idea, education should be, if I go to school and you see I'm into the arts, place me in an art setting and teach me the basics that I need to know. But I should not go through what others will go through that will become lawyers, accountants, doctors, etc., etc. You understand? So if my specialty is, as I mentioned, art, or if my specialty is cooking, if my specialty is that I'm interested in cleaning, we should have various curriculums in school so that everybody gets placed in their, how should I put it, in their almost right positions that they're gonna take up in life. I think kids should learn this from the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna be a pilot. So I need to be in a class that teaches chemistry, physics, mathematics. So we are placed in our
streams,
in our future occupational professions.
I guess.
Even this, hosting. Okay, you see, I'm interested in that. Arts, as I said, arts. Hosting everything. Fall on.
Now you tell me. All right.
I'm gonna get you.
Now you tell me.
I'm gonna get you.
Good to know. Nice to know earlier.
But don't you think?
Well,
because we subject everybody to the same learning styles, and that's not fair. Okay, Teacher Mars. Okay, Teacher Mars. I got you. I got you, Teacher Mars.
All right, let's talk about the ATM. We're laughing about the ATM service interruption, guys. Actually, we're laughing about what Kortensia just said and my reaction to it. In any event, there was an ATM service interruption on Tuesday, the 5th of April, 2022. The SKNA National Bank ATM, St. Kitts and Global National Bank ATM, at the JNF Hospital was unavailable. And this was to accommodate upgrades and renovations to the ATM. But there is great news for all National Bank users. After today, the ATM will be available again. Can we get the animation of a dancing, talking, clapping, hopping APM?
So ATM? I am back on stream as of tomorrow. I'm giving money to everybody.
We'll just call it the National Bank mascot. We're gonna give him the nickname Cheesy since we came up with it. Cheesy the mascot. All right, you can get your money. Some money's coming out of his mouth.
Yep, you can go get your gas next door, or you can go pay for your tests on the other side.
Remember Cheesy. Alrighty, there you go. Yeah. Well, after all of that, healthy food, cheesy comments.
Sports day on April 11th, into primary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break. Not.
A break?
Because we're gonna say goodbye.
I was just
then
gonna
we're gonna
say,
take a break.
was this all fools?
Well, I don't know. We're Kurt and Jaime. We need you guys. Come hijack the show again.
We are the originals.
Come hijack the show again.
We are the originals. This is not Kurt Carty nor Jaime Morris.
We need to follow them up in jail. You know, we got camera guys who can take them to jail.
I know. Maybe we can take them a $5 Chinese. Yeah. How about that?
$5.
Or some Freshco. How about
Or
that? So
some
they can
Fresco.
eat healthy
Fresco is better.
while behind bars.
Yeah, eat healthy while behind bars.
While behind bars or behind a glass. Either
That's
way.
a thought. Guys, unfortunately, you're not looking at Rock and Smith here, so we're not that funny. We want to thank you for joining us. Or we can't try.
You will get a beat there.
I'm swinging the chair because it's a swivel chair. Anyway, here we go. So thank you for joining us today. Remember to follow us on social media. Yeah, we've got Twitter, we've got Snapchat, TikTok. Hey, we've got Facebook too. You know, we've got YouTube. Yeah, we've got Instagram. All of that stuff at Studio 327 Inc. Okay, so like, subscribe, and follow.
And don't forget to leave us a comment. Tell us what topics and guests you'd like to see next. And this is where we say see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning with us at Good Morning SKN. Have a wonderful day, guys.